Today we're going to talk about kids triathlons, and my name's Janine. I'm here with DJ McKenna and Lisa Reichman, and they're the founders of the MoCo Mojo Kids Triathlon. This year it's going to be July 29th in Silver Spring in Montgomery County. So I just wanted to ask them a few questions. You guys both participate in triathlons, correct?
Yes, we do.
When did you start doing a triathlon?
I didn't start until about, I think this is my fourth or fifth season doing triathlons. I've been running for about 15 years and looked for something to mix up my training. And so I got into about 4 or 5 years ago.
How about you?
I think this is actually my fourth season. My sister dragged me into triathlon because she swore I would love it.
So now a triathlon is 3 different events. It's swim, bike, run.
In that order.
Always in that order?
Yes.
They never switch it up?
Once in a while you might have a funny kind of, just a fun type of triathlon where they reverse it and do a reverse order. But no, 99.9% of the time it's that order.
Is it always a set distance for each one, or does that change?
That changes. There are actually 3 or 4 different standardized lengths. There's a sprint triathlon. There's an Olympic distance, which the distances are always the same. And then there is half Ironman and Ironman distances.
Okay.
Those are always the same. The sprint distance varies.
Now, for the kids' triathlons, my kids did it last year. They loved it. And I know that it was broken up. The distances are broken up depending on the age group. So what are the distances for the MoCo Mojo Kids Triathlon?
This year, the 5-year-olds will do a 50-meter swim, a 25-meter swim, which is one length of the pool. They'll jump in on one end, they'll swim to the other end, and they'll get out. That's the 5 and 6-year-olds. The 7 to 10-year-olds will swim 100 meters, 50 meters. Excuse me. See, this is why we need to prepare before we do the interview.
Making them do it off
Yeah,
the cuff.
exactly. The 7 to 10-year-olds will swim 2 lengths, the down and back, for a 50-meter, and then anybody older than that, I guess that's 11 to 13-year-olds, will swim 100 meters.
And then the bike,
4 legs.
4 legs, and then the bike and the running are same, equally sort of
broken up
by
age groups.
by age
Yes.
group. So why is it fun for a kid to do a triathlon? Why would they want to be doing 3 different races?
This is stuff kids do to play anyway. I mean, our kids play, they go swimming in the pool, they go ride their bikes outside, and they run around. So this is really just playing in a more formal setting, but it's not even formal. It's really laid back. Parents are welcome to
It wasn't that competitive. I mean, it seems...
No, it's not competitive at all.
Probably about 50% of the parents who signed their children up last year are also triathletes, so it was more of a way for them to share their love of the sport that they do with their kids and make it fun.
And
for their kids.
The kids, I know my kids personally see me doing the races and they want to do them too. So this gives, vice versa, the kids an opportunity to come out on their level, not competitive. This year we are introducing a timing system. So the kids will have timing chips on their
And the chips go in your shoe or
on your ankle.
On your ankle.
On your ankle, so you can go swim in the pool with them. You can jump out, put on your socks and put on your shoes and get on the bike and run. So the kids will have their times. They'll at least know how long it took them, and they can compare it to do it next year if they do it again. But it's not a competition at all. It's very, like we said, very low key and just a chance to get out and play.
So how does one organize an event like this? I mean, how do you put this on? Obviously, you're not paying for everything and you're not doing all the coordinating. There's volunteers and sponsors, I guess.
We have a lot of volunteers. That's what we count on, our volunteer support. MoCo is a volunteer organization, all volunteer-run organization. But we also rely on community sponsors. And this year, we're honored to have Dr. Fritz, a local orthodontist, step up as our Olympic sponsor. And in honor of his involvement with Make-A-Wish Foundation, we are also celebrating the 30th anniversary of Make-A-Wish Foundation with the triathlon. So we are really excited about that.
And you need some teenagers
We need some teenagers to help direct the kids from the swim to the bike, out on the bike course to make sure they make the right turns. It's a circle. Basically, the course is a circle or square, I guess.
So nobody gets lost.
Just so nobody gets lost.
And the roads are closed
And
to
so
traffic.
nobody steps out into the path of cyclists or runners. So we'll need about 25 to 30 volunteers.
All right.